There, everybody, is little Hosana. As far as I can tell, I can't tell where the others are. I just had a feeling that it would come bungling along the road exactly around where Taylor and Herbert were looking, and with Brian earlier today. And I just had a feeling that whatever it is that they'd killed and eaten, because he has definitely eaten, look at how fat he is, whatever he's eaten has been stashed somewhere, I suspect, on the southern side of the road. And I'm sure that Mum is somewhere around here with little Shongile. They're probably eating the scraps that he's deigned to leave them. Oh, look at him. How cool is this? Righty, we'll just sneak a little bit further forward. If I can make Rusty start. Now he's looking behind himself and looking just south of the road as well. Hosana, where's your mummy? And I'm sure all of you are as excited as I am by this development. Ah, what a little fellow. And his mouth is still full, certainly dripping with whatever it was that he's eaten. And I'm pretty sure the other two will be very close by. I'm just looking under all the bushes to see if I can't spot the spots. He's so uncomfortable because he's so fat, and so he can't not move. Where's your mum, boy? So while you're looking at him, I'm just scanning the landscape. Because we don't want to miss out on the other two. I don't see anything stashed in a tree anywhere. Unless there's something stashed just over there, a bit closer forward. I'm going to go a little bit further forward. Look how fat he is. Great big greedy guts leopard. We'll come straight back to him. If I can't spot the others... You still got a shot there, Craig? I'm going to wait here. We don't have very much longer, of course. No, I cannot see. I can't see any of the others. They must be here. Now there's a vehicle coming at about 786 kilometers per hour. So I'm just going to have to move. We have not found any further sign of the other two. And I'm talking quietly because he's very close. And he's just spotted the fact that I don't have a door, which I think he finds quite entertaining. Now, he's in no way, I don't think, about to pounce on me, but it is quite interesting that he's taken note of the fact that it is different this side from the other side. And I'm sitting about 10 meters from him, 30 feet or so. And he's just giving me a little bit of a look there, but he's much too full to do anything useful. I can't figure out where the others are, like I said, and I'm pretty sure that they must be south of the road. So to the left-hand side of where we first had him, there you can see the road in the very top of your picture. I think the other side of that. Wasn't it a perfect way to end our drive? Very special indeed, I must say. So with a little tail flicking there, it's because there's a piece of him that wants to come and sort of engage with us. He wants to play. He's still quite a playful young fellow. That unfortunately will end when he hits puberty. And I rather wish he wouldn't lie here, because although it was lovely for us to spot him, it was so easy for us to spot him. Imagine how easy it would be for something like a marauding hyena to spot him, or, I don't know, a lion coming through here. He seems to be a little bit far from the trees and from the safety of his mum. But I suppose he's relatively well experienced now. He's almost a year old. And thank you all for your screenshots. I hope you've got some there with the wild basil in amongst him, or him in amongst the wild basil. Do without the flies, I suppose. They don't really add much to the picture. I'll move slightly forward. We don't have a huge amount of time. Now, don't look up just because I move forward. You must look up all the time. Virginia, almost impossible to say, but always nice to ponder these things. You say, when he does go independent, how far from his natal area is he likely to go? Well, let's look at his brothers, Kunyuma and Quarantine. Kunyuma has gone all the way down south to sort of the river between Londolozi and Mala Mala. Now that is from here, about 8 kilometers or so. So about 5 miles. Oh, he's so comfortable now in the sand. 5 miles from here down to the south as the crow flies, which in the context of this area is quite a long way. But Quarantine has set himself up on Cheetah Plains, which is about, I suppose from where we're sitting right now, I suppose you could say about 3 miles or so. So, actually thinking about it like that, if we were to head due south, the same distance that we have to head east to Cheetah Plains, it's not actually that much further. But it does feel like Quarantine's set up rather closer to home, because he's still in his father's territory than Kunyuma, who's moved a long way south. Tingana, for example, came all the way, so this chap's father came all the way from Lion Sands, which is way down the south of Sabi Sands, probably about 12 miles as the crow flies. So he dispersed a long way. I'm trying to think of another male that we know of. Mvula, I don't think came from any, I think he was born much closer by, actually. And any other males that I can think of? Shivambalane also, I mean, he is not too far from his natal territory. So it does depend. It can be a huge distance. It can be, just depends on where the territory opens up. And I think Quarantine is still lurking around where he is on account of the fact that Mvula, his father, has kind of become non-territorial. And so that area is almost vacated completely. So we'll spend the last few minutes with this fellow and just wonder and see if his mother or sister doesn't sort of silhouette themselves up on one of those marula trees over there. But so far, not so much, and it's become so quiet and so lovely out here, and I can't believe no one's driven past this chap and seen him. Isn't it wonderful? I can hear some elephants trumpeting off to the south, but very far off. Oh, it's wonderful. Let's see it. See how close in on his eye you can get there, Craig? As he moves it, of course. I can actually hear him panting. It's so beautiful. Beautiful shot. So cool. How wonderful is that? What a very, very special way to end our afternoon. I can't believe it. Fat-bellied little fellow. All I can hear is in the background. I'll just tell you what I can hear. I can hear some of those rain locusts going. I can hear one or two francolins in the background, way in the background. All around I can hear cicada beetles. Bugs, sorry, not beetles. And then I can just hear him going. I think he sat up because I was imitating his breathing. Isn't it a wonderfully peaceful sort of scene? This is the changing of the guard. My second favourite time of the day. My first, of course, being dawn. His little eyes watching us. He'll wander off, I'm sure, sometime during the night. Oh, look at those teeth. He's very cute, but let us not forget the immensity of his incredible canines. Right, that's going to be it from us today. Thank you very much. A big warm goodbye from Byron. I'm going to say goodbye for him because we're going to sit the last few seconds with Hosana here. Thanks for coming on Drive with us. A big thank you to all of you for your questions and comments, to Kirsty in the final control, and Rebecca and Jerry and Louise, they're around there too. We'll see you tomorrow at 0400. Bye-bye. 500. Bye.